and welcome to the Code Clarity podcast. I'm Jean.
And I'm Rena, and today we're going to be talking about how lawyers are used in relation to the ABPI Code. We know that some companies use them when they are responding to complaints. We know that the PMCPA are now starting to use barristers in writing up case rulings, but we've also heard recently that the PMCPA have recruited 3 new deputy directors and managers as well, who have legal experience. So, over to you, Jean. What do you think could be the good, the bad, and the ugly about this kind of position, this new position?
The good, I think they're trying something different. Okay, so all credit to trying something different. I think they've acknowledged that there is an issue, that the times to turn around complaints is an issue. They have already tried something different with the case reports and the case report summaries. So they're trying something different. And I think you always have to go, okay, great. You're trying to change and you're trying to become better, because I think they are trying to become better. So that's a good thing in my mind.
But last week we talked, I don't want to be the but person here, but last week we mentioned about the readability of the code and whether it needs to go through a readability exercise. And is there a danger that by using legal people in writing rulings that the industry might suffer from reading them or understanding them?
Yeah, that is the case. And I think trying to cling on to my good for just a few more seconds. I think the annual report that was published, I felt that it was clearer. I felt that they had made some changes to try and make it more readable. So I'm hoping that the overall move is to become more transparent and easier to access for everyone. So that would be a good.
And generally, I think, aside from the legal aspects, there's also this kind of important feature of people joining the PMCPA without farmer experience. And we've really seen this in published case reports. It's probably going through case rulings now as well, where either the CPM or the panel are kind of making judgments and kind of making comments that really demonstrates that they haven't got a clue about how farmer operates. And the most recent one would be Otsuka's successful appeal, right, when it came to examination.
Yes. So, yeah.
Well, we don't need to go the ins and outs of it, but it was obvious that someone who doesn't know what examination is had kind of thrown something in there. And I think there is a danger, I don't know what you think, Jean, about maybe not respect exactly, but of the industry maybe kind of not, I can't think of the right word here, but I think I'm going to have to use respect, not respecting the CPM's position and the panel's authority if it looks like they don't understand what farmer are doing.
Yeah, I guess it then becomes very hard as well for the responses. And I guess the worst case situation would be the lawyers writing the response with loads of extra information, etc., that's not needed, and then that then being translated into something that wasn't relevant to how farmer practices. And you've got these huge, lengthy case reports full of information and nobody can actually discern, because at the end of the day we need to know what should we change to do
just
better.
Tell us what to do. That's what people want to know. Give them what they need. Well, anyway, we don't want to steal your thunder, because next week we're going to be dissecting the annual report and talking about appeals, whether they're worth it or not. So until then, thank you, Jean.
Right, bye.
Bye.